What?
It's on YouTube. There it goes. I'm live.
Yay!
Okay. They're all
We're live, and it's Wednesday. Isn't it Wednesday? Is it Wednesday?
It's Wednesday. Want to know why I know? We got a live.
Okay. There you go.
That was easy.
Yep.
Well,
What's going on, people?
yeah, what's happening? Hi, Barry.
Wacky Wednesday.
Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope y'all caught last night's show, my cooking show. Unfortunately, we didn't do it Monday. It was my fault. So now I am going, hey, Adam, I'm going to show my friend Max how to get on live if I can't be there so that you guys still get your daily dose of some new recipes. So, and it's cold.
It is cool.
It's
I'm
so
not happy
cold.
about it.
Hello, y'all. This is Smalls. Hey,
Yes.
Smalls. Come here.
Every time we move over here, he's like, "Oh, it's time to get up.
Yes.
It's time to start playing."
Time to play. He's got his bone.
Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, about it being cold.
Yeah.
It's chilly. I had to turn the heat on.
Is that what that was? I went into the bathroom and I'm like, "Oh, it's nice and toasty."
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna move my
Yes.
laptop in here and work.
Come here.
We still need our fireplace now.
I know.
We'll get it eventually. We'll get it in the middle of the
I
summer.
hear
the
what
summer.
you're saying. I hear what you're saying. So I will say that business has slowed a little bit. Amount of calls, the amount of viewings, that kind of thing has slowed down a little bit. But I will say, though, that our views online has gone up exponentially.
Mm-hmm.
So people are obviously shopping and they're getting ready, but they're just waiting a minute. Hey, Jimmy. And so if you guys have thought about putting your house up for sale or anything, honestly, it's not a bad time because the amount of people looking is just insane. Because if you think about it, that's all they got to do is sit home and browse the internet.
Yeah.
So in about 2 weeks.
They can do the thing.
So we may have a going away, your gonads are going away soon party. Come here. Off. Wish them well, maybe make a cake.
Cake.
Maybe 2 round dots.
That's what I was about to say. Instead of the toilet paper,
just
cake,
2 cupcakes.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. Adios. You're officially a monk.
Yeah.
Aww, poor guy.
I had a dog that I castrated.
Mm-hmm.
Not me personally, but kind of felt bad for him because he never got to enjoy what his nuts did.
There's a lot of animals out there like that. They don't even know what that's for other than to go potty.
But did you guys know that by having your dogs neutered or spayed, that it actually keeps them, it can help them reduce the chances of getting cancer?
Mm-hmm.
It is a very, very good thing. And honestly, please don't let your dog run around here making babies. There's enough babies in shelters and everywhere else. Yeah. Be a responsible pet
The
owner.
rescues are overrun
Yeah.
already. So
Here comes Jersey.
we don't need.
She gonna come in here saying bad words. Watch it.
We're going to have to go beep, beep, beep. Oh, there goes Jersey.
She laughed. She's like, "Oh, I know what y'all are doing."
She's like, "No."
No, I'll walk around and come downstairs.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. Hey, Patrick.
Oh, that's funny.
And Beth. Did I say Beth?
Yep.
Hey, guys. So Patrick, y'all, let me tell you a funny story about Patrick.
She got to tell your story.
Yeah, we used to go scuba diving together a lot. That's how we met. Super nice guy, does HVAC work. And I remember explicitly one time we were riding down the road together in his truck. And this was before I got married, y'all. And there was a dead dog on the side of the road with his feet up, stiff, right? And Patrick goes, "Oh, look, it was."
It's not
Giving dead dog's belly rubs.
I'm not making any connections here, y'all.
Well, I was like, before we even got on, I'm like, I have 2 actual questions that I need to ask people. And now I can't even ask them. I
In light of the earlier conversation.
I can't sit here and make the boring one. So I got to think of something to top Lynn's ball story. Nothing coming up, guys.
Yeah, I have a tendency to pull some out there, boy.
Yeah.
Don't even.
Yeah.
Nope. Don't start. No.
Where goes it?
Yeah. So I do know, like, one of my concerns right now with all this stuff going on is that I think that, you know, a lot of people are at home at the time right now today. But what happens in a couple more weeks when you go
In a neighborhood that's all jacked up, and you can have like side door neighbors, and then you can have a front door neighbors positions. I have side door neighbor here. Technically, my back door neighbor is my other side door neighbor. I got my front door neighbor, and then I got my other front door neighbor over here. So I got neighbors everywhere. And then if you go through the woods, I've got an actual legit back door neighbor. So just
I know, but it'd come in, it'd go out, it'd come in, it'd go out on connection.
yeah,
So I was trying to get it to where it maybe would just
that's
stay.
better.
maybe sit it next to that one so that one can tell what to
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Big Brother.
do. Gotcha.
So anyways, for those of you, once you go back to work and you find that your puppies and your kitty cats and I don't know, monkeys, because we know people
Iguanas.
that have monkey. If they need babysitting, I have a very lovely pet sitter that I know.
Look, she's sitting.
That's all right. It'll come back. See, it came back that quickly.
So you guys, I look like a bum today because towards the house, I'm going and I'm going to go get pretty.
Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense. We were like, it's your anniversary, so you look like a bum. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, no, I got to basically take over dinner duties. So he also, I'm going to get him to where he can get on and he can post and show you all the things he's making. So just stay tuned, I should say.
Stacey, hello. Stacey Juhan. She's the one that recommended us over to Victoria. Keep in touch with us.
Cute little house. It was
a cute little house.
Yeah. So anyway,
See,
you don't remember
see
the
what
other two
happens
things you were
when
going to
you
talk
should-
about?
No, I do know, but they review.
He says, I watched you pet that dog, and by golly, I'm going to get
He's
mine.
mad.
That's what he says.
So most of y'all know that David and I work out pretty religiously, but for the most part, we were going to a gym. I'm a little bit different where like I can run up and down my street and I'll do a lot of body weight training at the house. David, on the other hand, is weights only. Whenever he doesn't have weights, he's very crabby.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to see, because all the gyms are closed, does anyone know of anyone that is selling any type of weight sets? Because he's constantly sending me stuff through Messenger on different people around town that are selling things. But if it's someone that we know, I would obviously rather purchase a treadmill, anything along those lines, let us know. That'd be great.
Like y'all, Catherine Corbett, that is Sharon's daughter.
Oh, hello. Your mother is the best. We
Yeah,
love her.
yeah,
She's
she
like
is pretty
literally
awesome.
one of our
Yes.
favorite people in the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you for taking care of him, is what Stacey said.
He doesn't want to come over and work out.
No, okay. I told him because she's got weights over here, and I'm like, hey, Lynn's got weights, and he's like, I would have to drive
What?
45 minutes just to work out.
Same as it's always
I'm like,
been.
I drive 45 minutes every day. So, the boys are 17. So
okay.
yeah, because I thought they were a year ahead of Peyton, and with her only being 15, it screws me up every single time.
Right.
All of her friends are always a year older, so I never keep track of that.
You bless you for having twins. My friend has twins, and that is a handful.
Well, she had an older child, and then she had the boys.
Yeah.
So she's got 3 boys. I think she's got 3 boys.
This one had 2 older daughters and ended up with a set of twins,
Woo,
girls.
Woo.
So, yeah.
woo.
I know people who have been like, oh, I want twins. No, thank you.
No. My kids are 18 months apart, so that's kind of, in my mind, kind of sort of close to having twins. And
Pretty much.
I was telling my daughter the other day, I was like, y'all were hell on wheels. I'm so thankful for the teenage years because I couldn't do it again. Couldn't.
Hey, Tracy. Thanks for hanging out. So what was the other question?
Okay, I might have actually forgotten that one. Oh, no, I remember now. Okay, I have a question. I'm not telling you guys what it's about yet, but I will definitely let you know within the next few weeks. But if anyone would type into the comments what I'm looking for, what are your favorite stores to go to around the Covington area that you're not able to go to right now?
We're
So,
talking about local small businesses or
yeah,
just
basically
anything?
local small businesses.
You're on this one.
Anywhere that your very favorite stores to go to.
No, this one you
purchasing.
don't use.
Doesn't
Don't
have
use
to be
this one.
anything
The 5.
like
Use the 2.4.
a specific genre. It doesn't have to be
It's got
retail. It doesn't have to be a
broadcast further
restaurant.
out.
It can be anything along those lines. But just kind of let me know because we, through the Covington Women's Club, are going to be doing something in the next few weeks. So I'm just kind of looking for some ideas of your favorite local small businesses. That's a brick and mortar. I mean, it's just, they're kind of hurting right now. They're all shut down.
So you guys remember, even though, Amazon and Walmart and all these other places will deliver, if it's something you can buy locally, try to buy locally and help, because all of us that are small business owners really, really, really appreciate it. And again, it just would be very, very helpful and very supportive and help build up your community. It helps people from going into foreclosure and which helps your property values if they don't. So
Right.
Just remember that you could be in their shoes. Just definitely make sure to try to buy locally if you can. There's Mr. Gray.
Oh, what's up, David Gray?
Hey, David Gray.
Now we're done talking about you.
Yep,
I know.
it is talking smack, man.
David,
I've been here.
I'm not.
I'm not talking smack.
Yes, you would. I'm trying to ask everyone if they know someone that's selling weights equipment.
Weight sets.
Yeah, whatever that is. Go ahead.
Gym equipment.
Gym equipment. Thank
With
you.
weights.
Thank you.
Yes.
Free weights.
If anyone knows of anyone selling it, to let us know because we'd rather buy from people we know than from
A little
outside strangers.
offended you don't want to come over here and work out.
Oh, I did a little talk smack about that. Sorry. So
I was kind of hoping if you came to work out, my husband would kind of want to pal around and go, hey, I need to work out too.
that's Keith. He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, he would if David was here.
He didn't tell David.
That's his bro.
He told him you want to come inside and have something to drink.
Right.
No. If you came over enough, David, he'd be out there working out with you.
Probably.
He would.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I only have those 2 questions, and they're legit questions, you guys. I mean, like, I'm not sitting here talking about dog balls.
Those were legit. I did a public service announcement.
Oh my God, y'all.
It helps.
Like, I can't even
answer.
I can't even
Wayne is just
get
sitting
in.
here
I'm
today.
just like, I
Wayne's
can't
like,
even get into
no,
this.
I ain't
at all.
even. She's like, I don't even know.
I don't know them. Yeah, I don't know them.
Well, we have our office almost ready. One thing is this big giant TV here, you guys. It works. If anybody wants it, it's free. But you're going to have to bring help to pick it up. 'Cause that bad boy, it is big,
It's huge.
but
It's
it's
heavy.
also very heavy.
Mhm.
But it's free. Free. No strings attached. Free.
You gotta figure out how to get it through the door too.
Oh,
That's
it'll
all.
go.
You think so?
Yeah, enough pushing and
Yeah.
enough throwing, it'll go.
It'll go.
So if you know anybody needs a good TV, that would be very helpful to get that out of here. So my husband has refused to move it any further than there. Because like I said, that bad boy is heavy.
But other than that, our office looks great. And was it you or was it Keith that put up all of my boards?
We both did.
That look, I love it. Y'all can't see it, but I am a weirdo whiteboard person, and they're all hung up behind me, and I love it. It's
Yeah.
the best thing in the world.
Well, it is nice because it's a visual as far as to where we have our buyer leads, our listings, under contracts, where they're at. We also have a whiteboard with the calendar on it.
Yeah.
And so, and I hung her little certificates of ePro and her community service award she got. So, yeah, it looks better. It's coming along.
It is.
I almost took, since we're down to having just the concrete, I almost took some outside chalk and, threw all over it, made it cute.
I wonder, can you have you guys seen the really beautiful chalk drawings on concrete? Can you pour epoxy over that so that it's permanent?
I would imagine you could.
But I wonder if the chalk drawing though is
I
what
wonder
I
if you
mean.
could do it with chalk paint,
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
better.
right? Do it with like the chalk.
Because that was an
markers and
pretty.
stuff.
Anyone know anyone that does that kind of stuff?
That would be kind of cool.
In the future, I'm going
I
to be
used
needing
to.
that for my own basement. I'm pulling up that stupid fake wood in my basement and putting epoxy down.
Yeah, the concrete polished with some colors and swirls, and then have it done.
Well, I've even seen it. It looks so pretty where they pour a concrete foundation and you have an artist come in and it literally will look like wood planks.
Mhm.
And then they pour the colored epoxy over it so that it has wood color.
Did it, and they poured a new floor for a person's house,
Mhm.
and it was a log home. Hey, Melody.
Mhm.
And what they did is they put in like deer in foot imprints.
I've seen
like it
that.
came
That's
through the house.
adorable.
Oh, and raccoon. It was really, really cool.
I've
So
seen
cute.
that.
It was very
And I've
pretty.
seen like people lay down pennies
Mhm.
I have
and then
seen
they'll
that, yeah.
epoxy over it. So, that just leads you to think, what else?
Could you
Like I wouldn't put quarters.
Well,
Too much money.
Y'all, I'm
But,
such a cheap
just
person.
different
I ain't
things.
put my pennies down. They add up.
Like even like river rocks and stuff like that. Then epoxy over the top.
Yeah.
So that it's a level surface.
Don't they have epoxy that is self-leveling?
Mhm.
That's what I thought. So if you guys have ever thought about maybe doing the butcher block look for your countertops,
Or concrete countertops.
I am so excited. I'm going to tell everyone because David's watching, so it means that neither one of us can back out on this.
Oh,
Hey, Dustin. So,
Hey, Dustin.
oh, hey. David is going to me because y'all know what my kitchen looks like. He's going to make me a kitchen island.
oh, cool.
Oh, I'm
Very
so
cool.
freaking excited about this. I'm actually going to have somewhere to work in my kitchen.
Smalls.
But
Come here, buddy.
so, I live in a log cabin. So he's going to go and pick up some rough cut lumber.
Like some cedar. or
Yeah,
something.
well, he's talking about pecan, but cedar would be really
Yeah.
beautiful. And then we'll just do like some banister type pegs
Yeah.
for the corners. But we're going to figure out a way to where I can open it up so there'll be a larger table setting in case we need
yeah.
extra space and then drop it for just whenever I'm working. Need it.
Yeah.
Easy.
I'm so
That's
excited.
going to be cool.
I realize how easy it is, but you're talking to two people that are so busy that we can't find 5 minutes to do anything.
Yeah, that's always the
So,
problem.
The fact that he told me that we were going to do this last night, I was like, yes, sir, I'm all about this.
He might be around the house too much right now.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's kind of what led up to it was the fact that the motorcycle shop only has. bikes in
You
it
mean
right
his
now.
shop?
Yeah, his shop
Okay.
only has 2 bikes in it right now, and he's used to having like 6 of
6
them
or
at a
7,
time.
yeah.
At a time. So he feels like he's slow.
So speaking of motorcycles, when are we going to take our course?
David and I were talking about that this morning because my concern right now, everyone that was already scheduled for March and April have gotten bumped.
Yeah.
But we have to take ours by December 1st.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to talk to Sandy and be like, Sandy, slip us in.
Yeah.
Right.
So her and I are going to be taking a course to learn to ride motorcycles. We've already taken the intro.
Yeah.
So now we got to take the big one. Let's see. Hi, John. Thanks for hanging out. John Strauss is an attorney here in Covington.
Hello.
Hello there.
So I can't wait,
I'm excited.
even though I don't even own a motorcycle.
Well, let me tell you, the reason why David and I were talking about it this morning is because he's trying to talk someone that he knows into selling him their bike for me. And I'm like, dude, I don't have my license yet. You need to calm down. And he goes, yeah, but you could still have it. And he goes, I'm not advocating this, but this is what he said. He's like, there's a lot of people out there, they're not even riding with legit tags right now because they can't even get a tag for their
Oh
bike.
my gosh.
So it's not like you're going to get pulled over for your
Right.
license.
Yes.
No, but when I fall over
I know, that's-
sitting somewhere,
I'm like,
Yeah.
they
David,
may think something.
have you met me? I'm one of the clumsiest people in the world. I will literally end up getting pulled over just because.
Well, see,
Something.
that's funny because my daughter's down in Jones County.
Yeah.
And they bought a new truck back in February. So right when the tags should have been
Getting
here
shipped out.
is when all of this drama started.
Yeah.
So now Jones County tag office is closed and she's
Oh.
driving around, can't even get her tag.
That's weird.
And I'm like, well,
I'm kind of
yeah.
surprised the tag office is closed.
And see,
it's so weird seeing them
well,
all
that's her
together.
story, and she's sticking to it.
Because to me, I would think
So-
they could still work.
Well, it's supposed
Just
to be
not-
mailed when, before all this happened. She called, they said it was in the mail. So
Oh,
we just haven't, or she hasn't seen it yet. So she's tripping about driving back and forth from Henry County now.
yeah. I would
She's
be
like,
too.
"Eh."
I don't know.
Oh.
Everything seems really weird and jacked up. And you never know on any given day who is essential and not non-essential.
Yeah.
I was reading something, I don't remember the name of the article, but it was talking about how in America we all rely on each other. Literally, if you broke it down, everyone is essential. There's literally no job description out there that's not essential. If it's not essential, then it wouldn't be a job that existed.
Okay, nails.
It's essential. Have you seen my
It's
nails?
essential to me.
I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna hold it this way. I ain't even showing y'all.
Like,
the front.
I will not even put on a pair of flip-flops
Oh, that's
right
what
now.
I'm
I mean,
saying.
even around my own house when it's just me.
That's
Because
essential.
I'm like, that looks horrible.
That's essential.
That's essential.
I'm
I have
really
noticed-
Haircuts.
I miss.
Now, I have
everything.
noticed that a lot of YouTubers and not YouTubers, but there's been a lot of videos showing people how to cut your own hair.
Oh, yeah.
So
Don't cut your own hair.
look, I've tried cutting my own hair, but I can cut others. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I hate doing it.
Well, and then
Oh, I hate
I've
it.
been seeing things, all these hairdressers are like, please don't use box color. Please
so
don't.
awkward.
Well, then they need to figure something out because old Jersey in there,
She about to color her hair.
well, I'm without color her hair because I've always promised her I would never let her go gray,
Oh,
even though she's got the
I got it
prettiest
in
salt
here.
and pepper.
you know,
No. Vanity
Yeah.
still exists and is alive and well today.
I legit thought about because I think it is so pretty. The younger women that are doing that silver
Gray,
fox.
yeah.
Yeah.
God, that's beautiful. I'm
It is.
sorry.
It
I
is
love
really
it.
pretty.
I've thought about doing
But,
it.
but you know what? Yes, it is. And it's very pretty on younger females. But I don't like older women. We're like, we don't want that freaking color. Like,
okay.
no.
Now, do you
I
have-
want to do like purple and pink.
Don't
I
do
can't
purple.
wait to
It
do that
links
kind
like
of stuff.
Steve.
Purple does?
Look,
Yes,
and I just can't do the colors anymore because the people I see that are doing colors now,
They don't like unicorns.
Walmart people ain't got nothing on
Yeah,
them.
that's the problem, right?
It's bad.
I had my
Y'all.
hair purple for a couple of years.
I
I
had
had
mine
mine,
pink,
mine
striped.
was pink.
I had a
from,
pink,
like,
and I loved it.
yeah, my
Loved
bottom
it.
was pink. I
But
was like 16.
nowadays, everybody that I see, I'm like, never mind. Mm-mm.
But see, I like that, like when they just put that, just the purple tinge to it. Like your color hair with just
Or you mean like
a
the
little
older
purple
ladies
tinge.
who turn their
No,
hair
that's the
blue?
blue hair.
It's still kind of purple.
Oh, no, but just the
They
purple
started the
tinge.
trend.
When I was a little girl, my grandmother had that blue shampoo. Do y'all remember?
Yes.
what I'm talking about? And I can remember that was the only shampoo she had, but I would go over and spend the night at her house on Saturday night so I could go to church on Sunday. Sometimes she would tell me I'd have to wash my hair, and I was always afraid that my hair was going to turn
You're
blue.
gonna wake up blue-headed.
That's hilarious.
I always thought if I keep having to do
That's
this,
awesome.
my hair's going to turn blue.
Well, what about let's see, what else is grocery? Obviously, grocery stores.
What is that?
What
grocery
else
store?
might be? I'm just trying to think what could be considered non-essential.
There is nothing.
Right. You know,
We all work we all work in tandem to make the
Interconnected.
world keep going.
yeah, we're all kind of interconnected.
So I don't know. I can't think of anything.
What?
We were talking
Just
about what could
what-
possibly be non-essential.
Because like I was hearing the other day, like all these truck drivers that are obviously still out there
They're
working.
very essential.
They are, but of course now all the restaurants have
Hey,
closed
Gator.
down. Truck stops are,
That's
like
awful.
partially all closed off and everything. So, I mean, I hadn't even thought about that as being an issue, but yeah, I guess it could
There's a
be.
lot. Well, and that's what I'm saying. There that I was just reading. Like I still get all of the Tampa news, and a lot of the farmers down there are. I feel terrible.
Same way with the milk,
Yeah,
eggs, everything.
it's so. My heart lies with them big time. And it just hurts me to see these crops being left on the side of the road to rot because that's something that was going to fill someone's belly. I feel terrible.
It's too bad but I would imagine for them to do the packaging and everything, it's not like they can really in other ways.
Hey, legit.
Tim,
For those of y'all, if you see that kind of stuff on the side of the road and the farmers out there, stop and ask if you can go ahead and take some of it. That way at least.
Why did
is it a piece of a cucumber?
No,
or the
it's
whole
like
thing?
a whole cucumber.
No.
And there's all
No.
these videos of
No.
these cats like, I'm like,
Come here.
what is it about a cucumber that
Yeah.
cats don't like?
Cucumbers don't last in my house. Tucker will sit there and
well, I
eat it
know.
like
I'll
crazy.
cut them up and eat them.
We had a gentleman that was just on. His name is Gator.
Gator, how did you get that name?
I think it's a new name, Hodges. Anyway, he had built a house down on Jackson Lake that Keith and I found and built, and it was in the process of being finished. It still needed the outside. It still needed paint. We found it and we put an offer in on it when we still lived down at the lake. And he builds a beautiful, beautiful home. Now he works, I think, full time for the railroad industry. But if you guys are, I don't know if he's still building houses or not, but that would have been a great house. But unfortunately, he had an offer that came in on it. We were contingency, didn't work out, but he builds a beautiful home. So if anybody wants to build a house, there's generous Gator Hodges.
Gator, I want to know why your nickname is Gator.
That's a very good question.
I'm just wondering.
He may not want to share that.
I'm just saying. Well, you never know. Because the kind of people that hang out on these Facebook lives with us, they enjoy seeing one of our lives that always have something to do with like laughing about whatever's going on in the world today.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So what's going on today? It's day whatever of the COVID-19 quarantine. Yeah. So yeah, I make a joke.
Well, we're just trying to be quarantine queens.
Corn Queens. Love it. Corn Queens.
Corn queens.
Keith was downtown Atlanta working the other day, y'all.
Yeah.
And I mean downtown where there's nothing.
I bet.
He had one guy come up to him with a trench coat on.
Oh,
Yeah. It was like, hey,
thank you.
you want to buy some medicine? I said he was trying to sell you some allergy medicine. Come on.
It's probably Flintstones chewable vitamins or something that he sit there and painted blue with a marker.
He said it scared the crap out of me. He's over there working, and the dude walks up like right next to him.
Oh.
What's up? Want to buy some pills? And he's like, no, I'm good. And he's like, oh man, I've got good pills that'll keep you going for hours.
I can hear it now.
He's like, yeah, I don't need the help yet. Yeah. Hey. Look,
At least that's what it is. Because you had me
funny.
thinking with
I know, right? I thought we were going right back
oh,
to the
yeah,
other topic.
no.
Oh my gosh.
Where,
we got away from that.
well, you say downtown Atlanta, trench
coat.
and I'm like, that dude ain't got no clothes on underneath there.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the old boy was flashing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, oh, Lord, poor Keith.
Yeah.
Then he just got headed up for some pills.
Then he had somebody spit on his trailer.
Oh my God.
You know, that's
Yeah.
So gross. And
That's
it's
gross.
just no class whatsoever.
I will never understand people that do that.
No, like where they park, and it was in Publix, and she was yelling at some lady on the other side. Well, this other lady was watching, and I'm leaving, but I had my windows down. It was a pretty day, so why everybody gotta be hating? She started laughing. But seriously, y'all, don't work. You don't know when someone's being ugly back. It's probably because they're having a lot of crap going on in their life. So y'all spread kindness.
And that's the thing, you never really know.
What's going
And
on.
I'm horrible about this because you know me, I'll shoot off at the mouth. But you really don't know what anybody else is going. They may or may not even want to talk to you about it. And it could just be the straw that broke the camel's back, and you end up getting the brunt of where it wasn't even your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just be
I try to
nice,
handle
be
most people with
kind.
grace, honestly.
Yeah.
Did you see the sign in the front yard?
I did.
Yes. That's
So if you guys follow me on my personal page, you will see that my daughter is supposed to graduate this year. And right now everything's up in the air as far as a actual graduation. But I thought it was super cool because the school that she goes to private school, the school she goes to, they actually came out the other day and brought a sign out that says that, their teachers love their students and their seniors, and they put it, we get, it basically says she's a senior. So I just thought that was the nicest thing, you guys. That was so nice.
That's great.
Very thoughtful. These poor kids this year have had they got lucky and were able to do their prom, but a lot of the other things that happen at the end of the year, like senior prank, at their school, they get to it's like a very special ceremony where they walk the halls one last time, which I thought, that's so cool. They can do that. They also do this game where they play the teachers or the juniors. I don't remember. It's a powder puff game. It's football.
Oh, yeah.
Can't do it either.
And my nephew's graduating also, and so my sister got his invitations like the day that they got called off school, and she's like, "Oh, okay, no."
Well, this is pointless. Yeah, I think, and that's the thing. A lot of us have been talking about. Is
Honestly, I still mull it.
This is what I told her. I'm like, yeah.
A lot of the time, you'll get money back because a lot of older people, they mail checks
Exactly.
to the kids.
Yeah.
So,
well,
we're just sitting here talking right now.
That's what we do.
So have a wonderful week.
Yeah. Lynn won't be here on Friday. So Dwayne and I are trying to figure out something that we're not actually going to talk about online.
We may have a surprise.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
depends on how we feel on Friday. Hey,
we're working on
something. We might be on location.
Yeah.
We might have a guest.
So
who knows?
Check us out on Friday, because one of our favoriteest things in the entire world might be discussed.
Yeah.
On video.
Shoes?
Or something. That would be so nice, but all those stores
You'll have to watch.
So, anyways, we will probably see you guys on Friday with something.
Yeah, it'll be
There's
something.
your hint for the week.
There you go. It'll be something.
So,
All right.
Yeah, we'll see
Thanks
you guys
for hanging
then.
out, guys.
Thanks.
Yep.
Talk to y'all
Thanks,
soon.
y'all. Thanks.
Bye.
Grassy ass for you too.